So I got the fire pit ring installed. I only had one little spot I had to shave down a bit, which I did on the fire brick itself actually, because like I said, I'd cut them all to the proper height, but I had one little high spot that I just shaved down with a diamond bit on the grinder. And I went ahead and put the Rutland. I got black, which is high temp sealant. I'll have to cure that. And I put it also around the rim as well. So you could see that's sealed around. So what that's going to do, I'm hoping, this does provide a true double wall. So when the airflow comes in the intakes, like this one right here, it goes through, hits the back of the fire brick, and then comes up, and hopefully as this is heated, then the air will heat and it'll help burn off the smoke. I'm trying to copy the idea from the Brio pits. Now maybe ideally the bottom would have been metal as well, but you know, I'm doing the best I can with it. So hopefully this will help with the smoke issues. I don't know about you, but every time I get around a fire pit, I swear the smoke just follows you everywhere. So it's sealed up. All the cracks were sealed with mortar. So it should just be able to pull air from the bottom, provided there are no major leaks, but I don't think there are. And then come out the little holes and help burn up some of the smoke. And also that in the middle, I'm working on a piece for that, for the intake, for that extra air intake, to help kind of diffuse the air intake for that. So that's something else I'm working on. But otherwise, I got that. I got the bricks leveled up and went ahead and put a little bit of gravel in there just to fill up the space and kind of hold them in place for now. So apart from that little piece from the center, I'm actually done with the fire pit. And I got a cover today too, so I'll have a canvas cover for it when I'm obviously not using it after it's cooled down. Keep the weather out of it. So I'm working on that centerpiece for it, which I'll do here in a bit. And the next thing will be then start putting in the lighting. I'll have to run some wire down around the edging. Those little plastic is 4-inch drain waste vent. I'm just going to use it as a mold to keep concrete out of where I want the lighting to be. So I'm going to run my low voltage wire around, put those plastic pieces, plastic drain pipe down, like I said, just to act as a placeholder basically, and then I'm going to fill the edges with concrete to hold everything where I want it to be. So this is going to be my attempt at making a piece to try to emulate or do something similar to what the Brio fire pits do with the air intake in the bottom. They have a crisscross shaped air intake, and since I haven't done a center intake, I want to be able to way to fan that out to the fire. So this is what I've come up with. I kind of welded this thing up at work today. Yeah, my welds look terrible. I'm not a very good welder. I'm just frankly just learning how to do MIG welding, but it's good enough for this. So I just welded and weld this thing together and drilled a whole bunch of holes. The idea being hopefully that the air comes up through the center and will go out to get pulled through the holes and help feed the fire, make it hotter, and hopefully make it a little less smoky. And we'll see it in place here when we get a chance. It's pouring raining today, so that's not going to happen today, but I'll try to get it put in place and see how it works, or see how it looks anyway, until I get around to finally testing this thing and see how everything works. So I got my bottom vent piece installed, and I just had to make a couple of trims to the pipe that's coming out of the pipe that goes outside, or pulls the intake pipe, I should say. That's how to try and trim the height of that a bit, and squish it in a little bit, mess with it anyway to get this where it fit. It just sits over it. And of course I got the little holes. I've got 3/8 inch holes drilled all the way through, 8 of them per side, and then some holes in the center. And if I get down in here, it just pulls off. You had to crinkle the pipe a little bit under it, but no big deal. And I just set it back on there, just like so. So I think with the fire bricks and that will make it a lot easier to clean, because you'll just be able to scoop it out. That piece there, I'll be able to just pick it up and get it out of the way for cleaning and that. So and if anything has to get down in the tube, Once the fire is dead, then just take a blower and blow it out. So hopefully this will work and help keep the smoke down. We'll find out once I get my patio done, which I'm hoping will be in the very, very near future.